Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 2013. We're just sitting here on a nice peaceful morning waiting for our beets to grow. They should be coming up here any second now, and that's what you guys have been waiting for. People were asking me also, I haven't posted the last video yet, or it might be posted by the time you guys watch this one. But I had a few more comments of people asking if I was going to end the series or not, and this is probably going to officially be the last Farming Simulator 2013 video, just because I have pretty much accomplished a lot of the game already. I've got almost all the equipment. The only thing that I haven't done, obviously, is purchase every single field in the game, but that would, really prove to be a pretty boring and monotonous series of just me harvesting the same stuff. The only thing I haven't really got into a whole lot of was the silage and the chaff and stuff like that, but that never really interested me. This is the final thing that I wanted. This was my goal, was to get to the big stuff, like the beets and potatoes, and this is the final cut right here. We finally got to our beets and potatoes. The potatoes was a good investment. The beets here, I'm just waiting for this is the very first crop that's going to harvest here for our beets. So I've never ever jumped into beets before, so I'm gonna be kind of curious to see what a load of these are gonna run. I've got all of my equipment lined up. Everything has been seeded. You guys can see it's all growing here. It's been fertilized as well. I've got my tractors with the weights, with some tippers on standby. I've got the harvester at this corner. Oh, and there they go. And I've got a harvester at the other corner back over there as well. So it looks like, there we go. Beets are now ready to go. Let's go ahead and turn that off. So I've got harvesters at every corner waiting. So let's go ahead and jump into this. There we go. All right. Go. Look at the beets roll in. Very nice. That's kind of cool looking at them like that. Okay, can I get in the cab and look at them? Let me see. Oh yeah. Can we look down here too? Very nice. Let's jump out and see what it looks like from back here. So it's leaving like a little grassy mulch stuff back here. God, this machine is loud. Okay, now let's jog across the field real quick. And let's get this guy started. Oh my gosh, that machine is really loud. And also, I just got a great demand for canola. I've only got 160,000 ton or pounds of canola, so I can probably get a couple 100,000 out of what I got, maybe. But I'm not really too concerned about that right now. I basically just wanted to get the beets situated and maybe run a truckload of these, or even put them in the silo. Who knows? But the only bad thing is it's way over here. That's the only thing, is running loads back and forth to the silo from here. Okay, let's get this thing fired up. Let's go ahead and unfold the harvester. Let's get her in position. Gotta back it up real quick here. There we go. And just like this, let's make sure our harvester's ready. And she's locked and loaded. Let's go for it. Just like that, we're in the beet business. And I've got the tractor and trailers waiting at each corner as well. Let's go ahead and see what these things look like. Drive alongside this tractor here. Oh wow, that thing is really low. I'm kind of glad that I did read the recommendation on those trailers. Look how low that arm drops. I thought it stayed up kind of high. But that arm drops down to drop the beets into the trailer there. But look at my trailer already. I'm at almost a 20% load, and he just now hit the halfway mark for this field. we are going to get a ton of beets off of this, that's for sure. This is going to be a serious overkill on beets. This guy, like I said, I've already got a 25% trailer load and we're still not even all the way done. Let's see what we get all the way at the end of our run here. So in one full pass, we'll see how much of a trailer load we get. That machine seems like it's a lot louder than the potato one, doesn't it? Okay. We're almost there. We're at 35%. So we'll probably be about 40% load by the time we get to one pass. So we're gonna almost have to dump, the trailer every 2 passes. The trailer's gonna be full. Yeah, we're hitting 40. Yeah, so pretty much every 2 passes we're gonna have to dump this trailer. That's gonna be pretty crazy. Come over here, this guy's got to be full, or getting full. Yeah, look at how fast that thing is filling up my trailer. There we go, about 80%. This guy's got about he's got this little L shape here, so he's not going to get a full trailer load, but he was pretty full. Okay, so we got an 80%. So let's see what these things are selling for right now to begin with. Prices. Sugar beets are $10.80 at the port, $10.20 at the freight yard, $11.20 at the end. So we're right here by the end, so we're just gonna truck them right to the end. So let's just go right over here. We got about we'll say $15,000 right now. Drop all these beets off. So out of one trailer load, we got about $16,000 off of one trailer load. And that was with 2 little baby passes right here. So I don't know, we'll probably make a couple $100,000 off these. Not too shabby. These are my new tractors, by the way, that I'm using to haul the cultivators. And then these are the new 2-ton weights. And the reason I put the 2-ton weights on these is because these cultivators are seriously heavy. And they have a lot of back drag when you're using them. So they cause your tractors to kind of kick up where it's doing some wheelies. And we don't like that. So, oh, we got these things ready too. Forgot about these guys. So let's get these guys. I forgot I planted some more canola over here. Let's get this guy started. I don't want this stuff to die out on us. And I know that some of you, and I wanted to talk to you guys about this, I know that some of you are going to be upset that the Farming Simulator series is ending. But like I said before, I'm ending it on a good note. The series lasted, for quite a few episodes, but I think we did 20 full career episodes with a couple of funny highlight videos and stuff like that. The game is very, very fun, very, very addicting, but at the same time, I wanted to go ahead and end it here on a good note, so that way people didn't get too bored with it. Because it is a really fun game, but at the same time, there's really only so much more I can show you guys. And I really didn't want to bore anybody or, kind of continually, show repeats and that sort of stuff. There we go. That's what I wanted. So let's get this guy moving over here. Because like I said, I've got almost all the equipment in the game. I think there's a couple of little baby things that I haven't purchased yet. But I've got a majority of the big equipment. I've got almost all the big equipment, if not all of it. I've harvested pretty much everything now. I've got all the beets and stuff now harvesting as we speak. And there was my big disappointment tractor. That's what I call that thing, is the tractor of disappointment. That thing was 380 or however much, 380 something thousand dollars of worthlessness. I'd have to say out of all the equipment that I've purchased in this game, that quad track that I was the most excited about was the biggest disappointment. I do not like that pivot action thing that it has. It makes for a real chore for backing up the trailers. So, but anyway, back to what I was saying about ending the series. I'm not going to end everything else. I am just ending this because like I said, I've pretty much accomplished everything that I wanted to do for this series. I mean, the only thing I really would like to do here, obviously, is go through all my equipment, get it parked and sorted and all that sort of stuff. Because as you guys can see, I've got a ton, and I mean a ton of equipment here. And I'd like to go through all my fields, get everything all organized, that sort of stuff. But for the most part, like I said, I'm pretty happy with the way the episode went, or the way the farming simulator is, how it started. I loved all the feedback and all the comments with it. People were very supportive. I had a lot of views and a lot of subscribers that came over with this. I'm getting a lot of great reviews with the Cabela simulator as well. I'm getting a lot of great views with the trucking simulator. And just the simulators in general are just bringing in a lot of really great comments and a bunch of great people. So I hope you guys aren't too disappointed with me ending the series. But like I said, I've got a lot of other games that I'm very eager to play. This game had a great run in it. It was very fun. I'm still going to play, so don't get me wrong. So for those of you who have me on the friends list on Steam, you're still going to see me playing Farm Simulator, maybe with some of my friends, or something along that sort of stuff. And I brought the wrong trailer out here, didn't I? Yes, I did. I brought the manure spreader. Awesome. That sucked. I was trying to bring my little forager wagon out here, but I brought the manure spreader on accident. But like I said, I'll probably just go through my equipment, get it all cleaned up and organized, that sort of stuff. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with the outcome of the series, and I'm actually happy that it's going to end out this way, because we've accomplished everything that I've wanted to accomplish. I've met all my goals, and that was my main goal. I know this is going to sound funny, but my main goal for this series was just to purchase that quad tractor. I wanted to end the game driving around with this thing, just like you saw in the little demo videos. I just thought that would have been the coolest thing to accomplish everything in this game, and I have. I've accomplished everything that I wanted to accomplish in this game, and then some. And I got a lot of great response for it, so I'm quite happy with that. And that's all I could ask for. So this thing's already almost pretty full too, but we'll hitch it up and see. I wanted to mess a little bit more with this grass while our beets are harvesting, which I'm sure our tractors over there are all full, just because they fill up every 2 passes. So that's going to make for a very challenging experience by myself. But I just mowed some more grass over here, and I wanted to come check this out and see if I can pick up the rows of grass instead of having to do the whole tedding and windrowing and that sort of stuff, since that new mower puts them in perfect lines. So I want to give this is what I wanted to do in the last episode, but I didn't get a chance to. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and turn on our forage wagon as soon as we round the corner here. So I want to get the grass, not the hay. I know I just did some grass up here too. It should be in a straight line up here. Yep, there it is. So right now we're at, what, 62? Okay, I just got it turned on, so let's see. Is it picking this up? No, it's... Oh, wait. Yeah, it is. So it is picking up the grass. Nice. So I don't have to do the windrows and the tedding and all that other stuff anymore. All I have to do is just use my lawnmower, put it into these little rows, and then just pick it right up. Let's see. Yeah, it's still picking up the hay as well, but it's just turning it back into grass is all. Yeah, that's all that's doing. So nice. So now I can come over here with my mower I can turn it on. See, I've got it set up to where it puts it in perfect rows just like this. So that way I can just follow right behind with the forage or wagon, pick it up, and then take it right over to my sheep to continue to feed them. I've not had any more issues with feed since I picked up this mower. Like, I've got more feed than I know what to do with. It's insane. And this mower is just crazy. Like, I can completely mow my entire field with this bad boy here with not a problem at all. Go and pick it up with the forage wagon right over there. And the problem is I have so much of it that I don't even know what to do with. So I don't know if maybe I should be like turning it into hay bales and then taking it over to the straw shack. I think that's probably one of the things that I'll have to do, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Here, let's do this. I don't think that's going to work, actually, because I think you have to have a forklift in order to pick up the hay bales, but we're going to try it just to be safe. We're going to come over here and we're going to hitch up to our little hay bale machine here since we haven't touched this in a little bit, and I want to try one last thing, and then we'll go check on our beets, because I'm sure those guys have been full for quite a while now. This was the best machine. I have to say, out of all the equipment, this thing by far is the coolest. This little hay bale picker-upper, and then the way that it drops the hay bales, this is by far the coolest machine in the whole entire game. Okay, so we're going to come over here and we're going to try dropping these inside the hay. If I can even pull up to it with all my equipment laying around everywhere. Let's see. Yeah, that's where I was putting the hay bales anyway, was putting it into there. So I guess it really is not going to make that much of a difference. Because it's just going to tip it up and it's just going to sell the hay bales as a complete, there is the hay bales. Just like that. And then I'll just back it in. Just like this. And then we'll unload it. Yep, see? And then it sells it. So I guess that really didn't make too much of a difference. Yep, this guy's full. This guy is just about full. And these guys are packed too. They're not even moving anymore. So let's go offload our beet guys real quick. And then let's get another trailer full. Just like this. Alright. So, anyway, like I said, I'm going to continue. I have a trucking simulator series that I'm going to continue to play. I've got my Cabela's that I'm going to continue to work on. Wow, that is filling very fast. And I've got another series that I'm going to start. So, I mean, I've got all sorts of other stuff that I'm going to play. And I enjoy the simulator games, so I'm going to continue to play other simulator games as well. Looks like he completely missed this whole section here. Where is my other trailer at? There it is, right over here. That other beet machine should have started. Can't tell if he's moving or not. It's kind of hard to see from this distance if that beet machine went back operational again. So let's jump into this and let's get these beets offloaded. Wow, I've already got a 40% load sitting in this. I'm going to fill this up real fast. And no, that beet machine is still sitting over there, the harvester. Doesn't look like he's moving for whatever reason. Let's come over here and offload this guy. That is going to fill so fast. We have so many beets, we don't know what to do with. Oh my goodness. And what sucks is these are the only trailers that are compatible with those beet harvesters because of how low the drop-off plate is for them, for the little conveyor belt. So we're going to have to just run this load, drop it off, and then go right back to it and offload it again. Look at all those beets. See, look at how quick the money. Another thing people were asking is how, and I've answered this question several times, but I'll answer it again, is people were asking, how do I get so much equipment, or how do I get so much money? And I'm playing on easy. So my money income is greatly increased compared to playing on a harder difficulty. I farm a lot. I have a lot of hours into this game, and that's what I do. Is I'll pick whichever one is the highest at the time, and I farm the hell out of it until I get the most money, the most bang for my buck. That's the whole key. It's supply and demand. If the town is wanting canola, I'm going to farm the hell out of canola. That's just all there is to it. If there's a great demand for barley, and I have a bunch of barley, I'm going to sell it. I make, with my big semi-trailer, for a whole entire load of canola, I make about $150,000 to $175,000 for one semi-truck trailer load. That is a lot of money for one trailer load. And if you think about it, I'll show you my field. If I do that field, 9, 8, 7, 6, 17, 13, 14, 15, and 16 with canola, you guys can only imagine and how much money that is. One semi-truckload is $150,000 to $160,000. I can make $1 million very, very easily. So that's how I'm able to afford all this equipment. Now, if I were to go back through it all and play on a much, much harder difficulty, it would take me probably double or even triple the amount of time to get to where I'm at now. And the reason I played on easy was just like this. I wanted to get through the game in a good, timely fashion to where it's not too boring, but yet I wanted to make it as entertaining as possible for you guys, because there's nothing worse. I did a lot of cutting and editing. I've done a lot of farming off camera. I've done a lot of waiting around for crops, farming 30, 40, 50 crops a day just to get enough money to make my video for the next day. I mean, it wasn't all fun and games. On camera it looks like, man, this game's a lot of fun, but there is a lot of work to do off camera. Like I said, of speeding up time. Oh, crops are ready. Farm it all. Seed it all. Cultivate it. Fertilize it. Harvest it. Sell it. Seed it. Cultivate it. And do it over and over. Rinse and repeat. And doing that for 6 or 7 hours, it gets to be a little time consuming, and it gets to get dull after a while. And that's why I cut all that out. And I show you guys the fun parts of it, which is this stuff here. Purchasing the equipment, checking it out, getting in them, driving them, seeing what they're about, and then showing you the the final outcome of it all. Just like this. This is the fun part of farming right here, is having all the equipment, farming it, and just watching all the money roll in of all your hard work and time. That way you can go to the store and then you can purchase stuff like this. That way you can go in and say, man, I really have wanted to buy that front end loader, or I really could use another harvester, or that trailer just went on sale. Because there's other things. Here, let me jump out of this tractor real quick here. That thing is obnoxious. So now if I go to the store, besides the animals, let's see, placeable objects. We've got mods by machine type. We have tractors. See, look at these tippers. These are mods that I've never even purchased yet. I mean, I could purchase those 2 tippers just to have them. I mean, look at these cultivators. These are some cultivators. I mean, look at that one. That thing cultivates 9 meters. I've never even bought that thing before. I mean, these are mods that I've downloaded off the internet that I've never even messed with. Then you got weights. You got these types of weights here. Tractors, that's where I got my ATV. So, I mean, in essence, I can, I'll just buy it just because I can. And then the cultivators. You've got the older cultivators if you really want that. You've got this thing here. I have no idea what the heck this thing even does. Let's see. I wonder, it's intense stubble cultivation, so that's another cultivator. And this one has a working width of 6.3. So actually this one here that, let's see, no, this one for 42,000 actually does 9 meters. So that one's even better. And then like I said, you've got the weights, a couple different pieces here. I mean, like I said, there's all sorts of stuff. I mean, you even have all these placeable mods, like all the trees, the fences, water tanks, floodlights. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't placed, because this is more if you really want to get into depth and decorate your, you know, your fields and your barns and that. Like right here, for example, if I want to buy another bee house or a greenhouse or a solar collector or a wind energy converter, I mean, these things here, income $4,000 an hour. All this stuff does is it just increases your hourly income. So if you can imagine how much money I'm making right now just doing my crops, I'm making millions of dollars right now. So could you imagine having a 10 or 20 of these things? You know, a bunch of those solar collectors, greenhouses for lettuce, herbs, tomatoes, bee houses. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, you know, that you can have in this game that's just to increase your hourly income, that in all honesty you really don't even need unless you're really wanting to go all out and purchase all of these fields. I mean, that's really, if you guys are into the game that much and want to get into that, then by all means, you know, purchase, you know, these wind energy converters, because I mean, gosh, $4,000 an hour, that's pretty crazy. So but yeah, at any rate, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. I'm just going to go ahead and do all my harvesting and farming off to the side for the final time. I really do hope you guys have enjoyed this series. I've had a lot of fun with it. I think that it panned out to be much, much more popular than I expected. I will still remember to this day that when I very, very first put this video out, I even said I'm not even going to make a series on this. I just wanted to show you guys Farming Simulator 2013. And I'll never forget the response that I got. People were crazy mad about this game. And I had a lot of people that were excited to actually see a legit gameplay, career gameplay. Because apparently, I guess there's a lot of videos of this game on the market, but a lot of people horse around and just play it just for the fun of it, or they crash the objects, or they don't even play it seriously. And that's unfortunate, but you know what, it's their game. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. You know, I can't dock them for it. But a lot of people like my series because I played it as a career, you know, as a normal farmer would, and I enjoyed playing it that way. So, but at any rate, guys, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I hope you guys really enjoyed the Farming Simulator series. I had a lot of fun with it. I think it was well worth the play. Like I said, it's if you guys are interested in the game, it's definitely well worth the purchase. I think that there's a lot of games out there. You know, I think there's an agricultural simulator. I wouldn't look into that. I've seen a couple let's plays on that, and it's a pretty horrid game. This game here, if you guys enjoy the walkthrough or the let's play, it's definitely worth the purchase. I think it's only 30 bucks or something along those lines. There's a lot more you can do in this game if you're really interested, like I was telling you, as far as the animals go. I mean, there's the silage and all that other stuff if you guys are really into that. I personally wasn't. I mean, the whole object, or the whole, you know, objective of the game is to be the farmer that you want to be. And if you want to be a farmer where you just want to work on getting all the farms and equipment, then great. If you want to work on focusing on just animals, then great. That's what you can do. That's the whole premise of this game, is to be the farmer that you want to be. And the farmer that I chose to be was a farmer that had millions of dollars and the best equipment on the market. And I accomplished that goal, and I'm quite proud of myself, and I'm happy with where the series went. So like I said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the series. I had a lot of fun with it, and I hope you guys did too, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy my content, my next simulators from here to come. So this is BereghostGames signing out of Farming Simulator 2013.